People get ready. You know the train is coming. You do not need baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith, that's the key. Can't you hear the diesel humming? You do not need tickets, you just thank the Lord. People get ready, we are heading to Jordan. There's no hiding place, the kingdom come. Greetings, people! Delvin Sadler, Matea. Alright, I am here on this Tuesday. Look at my shirt. What you see? England to my friend Knowledge Base. Yeah, man. I am wearing this shirt in support of your victory today for your team, England. Telling you, you guys were victorious at the World Cup. My team is actually France. So you have progressed, and I have progressed. Yes, it's the road to the World Cup final. And we want to say congratulations to England on progressing for the first time in a penalty shootout. People, Delvin Sadler, and I am your host. I love you. Yeah, man. Welcome to Unscripted Anything Goes. Big up yourself, my son, DJ Shakur. You know, I love you. Yeah, man. Straight up, straight from the heart. Sonia Roper. Big up yourself, girl. Delvin, I love you. Yeah, man. Evelyn. Yeah, Rodley. Delvin, I love you. Straight up. Unscripted Anything Goes. I know Sonia Roper. Yeah, man. On your page, you're bigging up Brazil because you're supporting that team. It's an excellent choice. That team could win it all. But first, they must go through my team, France. Straight up. Alright. See there? Paulette. Boda. Delvin. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Tonight, we've got a nice subject matter to discuss right here on Unscripted Anything Goes. Do you believe in abortion? Do you believe in abortions? We will delve deep within that subject matter tonight. Here on Unscripted Anything Goes. Delvin, I want to welcome you one and all to this beautiful show that we have every day at 7 p.m. It's called Unscripted. You know, see it. Anything goes. I love you. Delvin, I'm telling you, people will love each other here because on this show, we let each other know we love each other. Yeah, man, we are going to bring back love again. We are going to tell people we love again. Where has the love gone? Where has the love gone? We here on Unscripted Anything Goes, bringing back, saying, I love you again. Straight up, Joy Harding. My girl, I love you, girl. I love you, Delvin. You know, Delvin, I'm ready. I love you. Unscripted Anything Goes. Peter Murphy, my brother. Yeah, man. That is my brother, Peter Murphy. I love you, my brother, and thank you again for joining Unscripted. You see it. Anything goes. Yeah, man. Straight up, all day, Delvin has been home. And I will be home tomorrow again, watching the World Cup of Soccer. And give thanks. England has actually progressed through penalty shootout. Yeah, what a challenge in the next round for them with Sweden. Yeah, man. People, 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 welcome again. Unscripted Anything Goes. Carol Clementson. Delvin is telling you, I love you, girl. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Donna Murphy. Yo, you know Delvin already. I love you. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Michelle Sands, where have you been, girl? You know Delvin already. I love you. Alright. Straight up. Annette Fredericks, Audrey Johnson, Delvin, I love you. Alright. Charmaine Roach, big up yourself, girl. Big up yourself, girl. I love you. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Beautiful people, this is your show. This is your show. And we want to tell you, welcome. Welcome to Unscripted Anything Goes. Indeed, we are happy to have you. And we respect your support. We give thanks that you come here every day at 7 p.m. to spend some time and speak on this show. Big up yourself, Cheryl Ann Williams. I love you, girl. Delvin, I love you, girl. You know that already. Delvin, love you. All right, Carol Clementson. Delvin, love you. Again, straight up, Antoinette Roach. I love you. All right, Mecca Grizzle. You see it there? I love that girl with my heart. Thank you for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. So tonight, people, we want to know, do you actually believe in abortion? Do you believe in abortion? It's a subject matter that is a sticky situation. Because of your religious belief, you may believe in it or not believe in it. Whatever your belief system are, tonight, here on Unscripted Anything Goes, we're gonna delve deep within that subject matter. Because in the United States of America, my brother Donald Trump, it's my brother. We have the same heart. He's going to select a new Supreme Court nomination, a judge. Yeah, man. And the debate is, whom is he going to select? A conservative person. Do they believe in actually abortion or not? You, Unscripted Anything Goes, would like to know, do you believe in abortion? Tonight, here on Unscripted Anything Goes. Alright, let's see what my brother Peter Murphy has to say. Delvin, here's a question for you, my brother. How is it, alright, how is whenever a Jamaican politician get busted for ripping off the revenue of Jamaica, they don't go to jail like other politicians in the United States? Alright, that is a subject matter. Delvin is actually going to what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a subject matter on that tomorrow. I'll bring a lecture on that tomorrow. Alright, that's a nice subject matter. Let me delve deeper in that tomorrow. Let me do some research on that and then come. Because Delvin don't like to talk about stuff that he doesn't know about. I have some ideas, but I want to come with facts. Alright, so tomorrow, Delvin is going to, tonight, I'm home tomorrow, so I'm going to do some research on that and then bring to you a lecture on that. Yeah, man, my brother, no problem. No problem. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, man, no, it's a sin and it is wrong. Paulette Boda. Alright. Yes, Rasta. Delvin. And this is Unscripted Anything Goes. She is saying no, she does not believe in abortion because it is wrong. And as you know, Delvin is a conservative on the political scale. I support the viewpoints of the conservative on the political stage. Yes. All right? I support the political side of the conservative. I'm not on the liberal side of it. All right? So let's see what Esmelin, girl, Esmelin. Esmelin, the beautiful Esmelin. Esmelin, Delvin, love you from the heart, girl. And I want you to be my girl forever, girl. Esmelin, girl, Esmelin. And Delvin, love you. Oh, Esmelin, I love you deep from my heart, girl. And I want you to be my girl forever, girl. Alright. Straight up, Esmelin. I love you. Yeah, man. Selassie Punch. You know Delvin is your brother. I love you, my brother. Straight up. Michelle Sands. You know that is my sister wife. Yeah, man. She's a sister wife. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining. Unscripted Anything Goes. You see, Jacinta Sadler. She is my wife. She's the queen. Yeah, man, I love you, girl. Thanks for loving me, the girl. Thanks for loving me. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, lovely song. Yes, yeah, man, Delvin, love you. All right, yeah, man, straight up. You don't need nothing more than that to know. Delvin, love you, girl. Straight up. All right, let's deal with protocol before we get into the show. What we want to know, yeah, what are the rules of Unscripted Anything Goes? Absolutely no rules. Yep, you've got the right to come on camera at any point that you want. You've also got the right to type freely. You've also have the right to change the subject matter as the show is unscripted. You have the right to change the subject matter at any point you want. Also, when you come on cam, yep, we talk about ourselves. We don't talk bad about others, such as people who are transgender, bisexual, people who are, queer, weird, transgender, what do you call it now? Yeah, man, gay, all of that stuff. We leave them to be who they are, like how we leave ourselves to be we are. We don't want anybody to say anything bad about us, so we don't say bad about others. Big up yourself, my sister Simone Wooten. That is my sister from the heart. Delvin, love you, girl. Yeah, thanks for joining. Unscripted, you see it. Anything goes. All right, let's see what my girl Carol Clementson, she has to say. She says, all right, listen carefully. I'm a Roman Catholic. All right. I'm a Roman Catholic. People, abortion is for some people. Yes. Example, if the person is raped by family members or a known criminal, I would suggest abortion. If it is me, I'm not bringing that child. Abortion would then be between me and God. So she don't believe in abortion. However, for rape situations such as by a family member or rape by another person, a criminal, she would not bring the child into the world. She can have compassion for that person. And in that case, abortion is acceptable in her eyes. What says you, people? Do you actually believe in abortion? Yeah, man, straight up. Do you believe in abortion? Delvin would like to know tonight. Here on Unscripted, Anything Goes. The great Shanti Diamond Davis. Yes, girl, how you doing, girl? I love you. Yeah, you know Delvin already. I love you, girl. And thanks for joining. Unscripted, Anything Goes. Do you, yeah, man, believe in abortions? Yeah, do you believe in abortions? Let Delvin know tonight what your take is. I have a lecture here on abortion. Do you believe in abortion? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good evening. Yeah, man. Shanti Davis. You know Delvin already. A long time I love you, girl. You know that already. Yeah, man. You don't have to ask no question. You know that Delvin love you already. Straight up. Yeah. Abortion. The information that I'm going to take it from is from the healthguidance.org and also from the www.cdc.gov. and that is the Center of Disease Control. I'm going to quote some statistics from that website with regards to abortion. So what is your take, people? Do you believe in abortion? Considering that most of the people that come from this room are actually from the Caribbean, and most of you are actually Judo-Christian people. You are actually endowed in religious belief. You believe in Judo Christianity. Yeah. And in Judo Christianity, abortion is actually seen as, yeah, not godly. yeah, abortion is seen as an abomination to your God. So you tell me now, for those people who probably are modernized or on this side of the world, do you actually believe in abortion? Big up yourself, Dela White. Delvin will always love you. I've loved you from I was young, and I still love you when I'm old. And I will never stop loving you, girl. Yeah, man, straight up from the heart. I love you, girl. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, Denise Chanel, straight out of England. Delvin, love you, girl. You know Delvin always love you, straight up. Tonight, we're talking about abortion. What do you say? Do you believe in abortion? Yeah, man. Let's see what Antoinette Roach she has to say. I believe it's a person's choice. God give us choice, and He alone shall judge us and what's wrong and what is right. Oh yeah, say girl. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man. God alone shall judge what is right and what is wrong. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, so most of you are Judo-Christian people. Yeah, what says you? Do you actually believe in abortion? Do you subscribe to what Antoinette says, that God alone can judge, and it is up to the individual to actually, decides if an abortion is necessary or not? Because God gives you the choice, and He eventually will be your judge. What says you? On Unscripted, anything goes. Do you believe in abortions? Straight up. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, straight up. So, the elguy.org says, as abortion become a modern life casualty, there may be many yes or equal number of no's voicing their opinions over this, thus strengthening the argument revolving around this issue. The fact of the matter is that most of the statistics concerning abortion do not depict satisfactory picture. In fact, abortion has always been heated subject amongst the masses, as people have their own school of thoughts with regards to abortions. That said, there are many laws governing the legality of the issues. While in as much as 30 countries abortion is legalized, remaining countries have partial restrictions or complete ban on abortion unless life of the mother is at stake. Yeah, man. Good evening to the First Lady, Desireen. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Tonight, the question is, do you believe in abortion? Esmeline says, I believe Antoinette. So she's in agreement with Antoinette with her suggestion that it's the choice of the individual, and God give you the right to make choices. Therefore, He eventually will be the judge. Yeah. You should be surprised to know that abortion caused due to rape or health complication accounts to nearly 7%, while the remaining cases of abortions are primarily a result of person social issues. It's interesting to learn that the pros and cons of abortion, as it offers us a great insight about these issues. We're going to look at the pros and the cons of abortion. Yeah, man. What are the literature out there with regards to why it is okay to do abortions and why it is not okay to do abortion? And also, what says you? What are your opinions and your belief when it comes to abortions? Here on Unscripted, you see it, Delvin Sadler, anything goes. All right. So we're going to quote some statistics before we actually go into the pros and cons of abortions. And these statistics are from the www.cdc, that's the government in America, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention in America. We are actually going to quote statistics from 2014 with regards to abortions. Yeah, man, big up yourself, my brother Howard McPherson. Big up yourself, my sister Donna Marie. You know Delvin love you already. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. I believe it's the woman's choice. Yes, Rasta, it's the woman's choice. Yeah, man, straight up, it's the woman's choice. Yeah, man, straight up. All right, straight up, Shani. Shani always have good things to say. A lot of things to say. Let's see what Shani has to say. All right. Amen, Antoinette Roach. For the woman who cries over this, let me say, she is right. For alone, God forgives and God loves you. And it's painful. Love you all. Love to you all. Straight up. Yeah, man, Esmeline. Abortion is taking a life. All right. You see it there. Big up yourself. First Lady Debbie. First Lady Debbie is in the building. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. I love you. Straight up. We are talking about abortions tonight. Do you actually believe in abortions? Yeah, man, straight up. Do you believe in abortions? Unscripted Anything Goes. We want to know tonight. Yes, right here. Yeah, I'm your host, Delvin Sadler. Yeah, man, straight up. So, the 2014, all right, statistics. Yeah, man, from the Center of Disease and Control Prevention in America. We're going to quote what it says. But first, Shani has to say, from conceptions, we are God's lives. From conception. Yes, Rasta. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because you see, the debate is, when actually a fetus becomes a human being? Yeah, when a fetus become a human being. And if you don't know when a fetus become a human being, therefore, once you cannot recognize a human being within the fetus, at that point, a choice can be made to abort or not to abort. Yeah, those are the arguments out there. Those are the arguments out there. But Delvin would say, when hasn't a fetus become a human being? Yeah, when hasn't a fetus turn out to be a human being? Here on Unscripted, anything goes. I'm pro-life until rape is involved. All right, that is from, you see, the First Lady, Debbie. All right, see it there? All right, let's see what Esmeline has to say. Yes, Shani, 100% God is the judge. All right, you see, a lot of people in this case, their religious belief take precedent over everything. All right, and their religious belief can also be shaped by other actually informative decision, as God gives you choice. And if God gives you choice, then you have the choice to make. as to whether to believe or not. Because in the end, according to Antoinette, God would actually be the judge. All right, straight up on Unscripted, anything goes. Shani say God is a judge. All right, let's see what there the First Lady Debbie has to say. Some of the girls having 4 to 6 baby father. Good Lord, me no know. yo, boy, 6 or 7 baby fathers, is that a good thing or should you abort? Should you abort? Yeah, instead of having 6 or 7, should you have had abort them? No, yeah man, straight up. What says you here tonight on Unscripted Anything Goes? Let's go into the statistics here before we actually go into the pros and the cons of abortion. Yes, in 2014. All right. Let's go. Let's read. Debbie, the First Lady, has to say, some of these ungrateful kids, I swear, shouldn't have been born. Come and beat them mother. Come and beat them mother. All right. All right. Let's see what First Lady Desireen has to say. Straight up, the battle of the First Ladies. Let's see what the First Lady Desireen, she has to say. She says, I believe women have the right to abortion because financial reasons. And if they are comfortable, please to live, for them and their child. If they have a comfortable place to live and their child, So for financial reason, if they have a comfortable place to live, then they shouldn't abort. But if they don't, then they should. All right, straight up. All right, Antoinette, we as human must stop the judging and let God be the judge. Rastafari, Holy Emmanuel, Jesus Christ, Allah, whatever God you call on, according to Antoinette, God should be the judge. All right, First Lady Debbie, what you have to say? If you're on crack, cocaine, AIDS, what kind of life you're setting up for your child? So if you're not of great mental mindset, according to the First Lady Debbie, what kind of life you will be setting for the child? So maybe, abortion could be a solution in such case. Watch out, people. Yeah, man. Different opinions, different mindset. That is the way society is. And in some countries, abortion is totally, outright illegal. While some are tolerant, or some, under circumstances, you can, while others, man, do whatever you want. It's your body. You're free to do. Yeah, man, what says you? 2014 statistics. It states 6,522,639 legal induced abortion reported to the CDC, that's the Center of Disease Control, from 49 reporting areas. The abortion rate for 2014 was 12% abortion. Per 1,000 women. 12.1 abortion per 1,000 women. So every 1,000 women, you've got 12.1 abortions. Ages between 15 and 44 years of age, and the abortion ratio was 186 abortions per 1,000 live birth. So for every 1,000 lives that were given birth to, there was 186 abortions. Rastafari. 2014, for every 1,000 abortion, there was actually 186. For every 1,000 lives that were born, there was 186 abortions. What a thing. That equates to 12.1%. So 12.1% of every 1,000 people were aborted in 2014. What a thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Unscripted, anything goes. Let's see what my brother Nate has to say. Blessings, Delvin. I'm Christians and I believe that life begins at conception, God's creation. However, I strongly believe in a woman's right to choose. We must respect that. All right, so the woman's right to choose trumps what God says. Our God gives them the right, therefore it's their choice. According to my brother Nate. All right, straight up, the First Lady Debbie, abortion is accepted if the child will be born with birth effect. What you say, girl? All right, abortion. Asheen Martin. Welcome to Unscripted Anything Goes. Delvin, I love you, girl. I love you. What says you on the topic? Do you believe in abortion? Asheen, I don't believe in abortion. According to Asheen, she does not believe in abortion. All right, First Lady Debbie, again, this is what she has to say. Abortion must leave a negative memory on what? On that lady. Abortion leaves a negative memory on that lady. Every year, counting dead birthdays. Dead birthdays. Every year, counting dead birthdays. Dead graduation. Dead marriages. Probably the best is to have the child. Why? Yes, just so a psychological effect could be a result of an abortion, according to the First Lady Debbie. You're counting dead birthdays, dead graduation, and dead marriages. Yes. Yeah, man. Let's see what. Yeah, man. The Queen Jacinta have to say. You should calm down. Yeah, man. Delvin is excited about this topic tonight. I am excited about this topic tonight. What says you? I can't calm down because I know there is different point of views out there. Yeah, man. That is true. Yeah, man, that is true. Dead birthdays, dead graduations, and dead marriages. So a psychological effect could actually be consuming the woman's mind because of a child that was not brought to life. First Lady, yeah, man, Desiree, let's see what you have to say. I wonder how many of these ladies in the room ever had an abortion. Yeah, just that. That is a very interesting point. Yeah, how many of these ladies in the room ever had an abortion? And if so, what was their reason for aborting the child? Yeah. That is an interesting question. How many of you, has any of you ever had an abortion? And if so, what were your reasoning for aborting the child? Yeah. What a question. What a question. An unscripted, anything goes. I don't expect anybody to answer that. I don't expect anybody to answer that. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man, that's a very interesting question. Nobody will answer that. I can guarantee you, nobody will answer that. All right. So, according to the statistic, Tanya Roper, no, you didn't have that. Yeah, okay. All right. According to the statistics, it says, compare with 2013, the total number and rate of reported abortion for 2014 actually decreased. Yeah, 2%. It decreased by 2%. And the ratio decreased 7%. So the actually number decreased from the actual amount by 2%. But the actual ratio per thousand actually decreased 7%. Additionally, from 2005 to 2014, the number, rate, and ratio of reported abortion decreased 21%, straight up, 22% and 22% respectively. In addition, in 2014, all three measures reached their lowest level, the entire period analysis. So what that states is that people are more actually inclined to go the contraceptive route. So even though the abortion rate is reduced, probably the number of pregnancy has reduced because people are more in tune with contraceptive. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man. All right, let's see what the First Lady Debbie has to say. All right, straight up. A lot of times the man doesn't want to keep the kid and pressure the lady. Give her money to abort the child. Yeah, that is true. That is true. If the man don't want the child, they would recommend that, you know what, it's best to abort the child. And they will even pay for it because they're the one who's responsible for conception. So they will actually pay for it because they don't want that, and they hope that the woman would actually accept that agreement. Yeah, because ultimately it's up to the woman whether to keep the child or not. Yeah, it's up to her because she's already she's already with child. Yeah, man. All the people in the group who are pro-life, what is a 9-year-old rape victim to do? Yeah, if you're pro-life, if you're for somebody, like, in spite of whatever the situation is, they should actually keep the child. If you're a 9-year-old and you were raped and you're actually impregnated by your victim, yeah, if you're impregnated by the person that raped you, what are you supposed to do? Should the 9-year-old keep the child, or should they actually abort the child? That is Debbie's argument. Earl A. Yeah, man, big up yourself. I love you, my brother. Sabali, thanks for joining in. I love you, my brother. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. May just come on. Oh, my God. My... yeah, man. My God, yeah, man. Straight up. All right. First Lady. All right. I'm sure the side chicks are having lots of abortions to hang on to the man. Any side chicks in the room? As any side chicks have abortions? Any side chicks have abortion just to hold on to the man? Yeah. Maybe the side chicks want to actually have the child with the hopes that eventually the man would actually leave the wife to actually come to them because of the child. That is what I would actually perceive. Yes, Sterling Gilman, and hopefully the wife would actually find out about the man, and she would dump the man so the man would actually come to her. That is possible too. Yeah, man, big up yourself, my brother Sterling. Yeah, man, peace and love from Atlanta. Yes, Sabahali. Yeah, man, straight up. Straight up. Straight up. All right, according to the statistics, let's look at the statistic again. The majority of abortions in 2014 took place early in gestation. So it took place early throughout the period. 91.5% of abortions were performed at 13 weeks gestations. Yep, by the 13th week, an abortion is done. Yep, a smaller number of abortions, which is 7.2%, were performed between 14 and 20 weeks. Yep, gestation, straight up. And even fewer, 1.3, were performed at 21 weeks. 21 weeks. Yeah, that is over 5 months. Yeah, that's over 5 months. So only 1.3%, which is a small number. Straight up. All right, let's see what the First Lady has to say again. My girlfriend was raped by her biological father. Her father actually raped her, at age 12. Yep, at age 12 years. And her mother allowed her to have the child force her to give up the child for adoption. Still married to the man today. So her mother is still married to the father, but they forced the child who was raped by her biological father at 12 years old to actually give up the child for adoption. That could have a psychological impact on that child. Yeah, first you were raped by your father, your biological father. Yeah, that is disgusting. Yeah, and secondly, the child, yeah, who you give birth to at a young age, yeah, you will always remember, yeah, you giving birth to that child. You now have to give up that child for adoption, forced by your mother, because you're not of age to make decisions like that, so your mother would have to make that decision. What a thing. But no one mentioned if the man was actually imprisoned for statutory rape. Yeah. However, the mother is still with the father. So it's like as if she condoned that behavior. Yeah, which it was wrong. Straight up. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, straight up. All right, First Lady Desreen. I will not have an abortion because the man tells me to. It's my body, my child, and my choice. So you as a woman have the right to make a choice. That's what Desreen says. And you will make the choice whether or not to keep the child. Yeah, because it's your body. And that is the liberal point of view out there. That is your body. That is your choice as a woman to make that choice. And a lot of conservative actually supports that viewpoint as well. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man. All right. Peter Murphy, what you have to say? I wonder what will some of these females do if they are married and get pregnant and not for another man. Yo, abortion is a choice. Alright, so what Peter is saying is that if you're married and you actually cheat on your husband and you get actually impregnated by another man, yeah, man, abortion is your choice at that point. Would you actually have an abortion, or would you actually convince your husband that he impregnate you? What a thing. Yo, Peter, you just complicate the whole thing. Trika Atkinson, I love you, girl. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Oh my God, says Sonia Roper. Yeah, man, Tashin Love. How you doing, girl? I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. You know, Delvin, love you already. Do you believe in abortion? Yes, First Lady Debbie. By the way, that happened in Canada. Yeah? Oh, the 12-year-old. It happened in Canada, eh? Alright. No, never imprisoned. He was never imprisoned. Okay. Family secret, so they kept it to themselves. The mother is an asshole. Yes, Rasta. Alright. Yeah, man. Alright. Francis Reina. Alright. How you doing, girl? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome to Unscripted Anything Goes. I like your point of view. So let's see what you have to say. No startup. Have the baby and give to someone who can take care of it. So Francis is saying, yeah, even no matter what the circumstances, if you don't want to keep the child, the right thing to do is to have it and give it up for an adoption. Yeah, man, to someone who can actually take care of it. Yeah, that's a very valid point of view. Yeah, man, Beverly Bellamy. Yeah, man, girl. Welcome to Unscripted Anything Goes. I love you, girl. Do you believe in abortion? Straight up. Yeah, man. Straight up. Do you believe in abortion? Yeah, man. So listen to what it says here. More statistics. Yeah, more statistics. Women in their 20s account for the majorities. All right? Women in their 20s account for the majority of abortions in 2014 and throughout the period of analysis of abortions. Yeah, so for as long as they've been analyzing or keeping record track of abortions, it's mainly women in their 20s who are actually having abortions. It says the majority of abortions in 2014 took place early in gestation. 91% of abortions were performed 13 weeks in gestation. A small percentage of 7.2, as we mentioned earlier, were performed 14 to 20 weeks, and 1.3 were performed in beyond 21 weeks. In 2014, 22% of all abortions were early medical abortions. So that took place within 13 weeks. The percentage of abortion reported as early medical abortion increased 100. So the early part of the abortion is actually increased 110% between 2005 and 2005 and 14. So between 2005 and 2014, there was an increase in abortion, up 110%, with an increase of, let's get that again, with an increase of 1% from 2013 to 2014. All right, First Lady Debbie, let's see what she has to say. It is not easy to have a baby and give it up. You will be messed up for life. Yeah, you give up a child that you've given birth to. A child that you hear cries first thing. Yeah, a child that came from you as a woman. Yeah, whether it came from a rape situation or it came from just a decision to abort. Yeah, what First Lady Debbie is saying. For you to take that child and you have it as your own. Yeah, you give birth to it and to now give it up. Psychologically, you could be messed up for the rest of your life, in spite of the circumstances of conception. Straight up. Alright, so what are the pros and the cons of abortions? So let's look at the pros. People who are in favor of abortion. First Lady Debbie. Kids are having unprotected sex early and earlier. Of course, they're gonna run and dash with. Yeah, they're gonna dash with the belly. Straight up. So what she's saying is that, yeah, these younger kids who are now having sex at age 13, 14, 15, unprotected sex, getting pregnant. Yeah, they don't want their parents to know, and they don't want their friends or family, teachers, church pastors, or anyone to know. So what they would do in a minute, have an abortion. Have an abortion. So clearly, they would have an abortion. Yeah. So what are the pros and the cons? Yeah, man, Dion, Salmon, thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Yeah, man, do you believe in abortion? Christy B, how you doing, girl? Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. Do you believe in abortion? That is the subject matter tonight here on Unscripted Anything Goes. By all accounts, it says abortion appears like an awful crime. So people that are actually in favor of abortions, they're saying that it seems as if abortion is actually a crime. After all, abortion implies denying someone of well-deserved life. Yeah, just because the odds are not in our favor, it's saying, can we deprive someone of the chance to live? By terminating a life, can you justify our acts? A baby is often considered as God's gift, and it's believed that every living being has a purpose behind his or her birth. By tampering with life, aren't we acting against the creator of the world? So if we're actually killing a life or taking a life, as you would see the fetus as something that will eventually become alive, if you actually take the life, these are people who are against abortion, right? So if you're actually taking a life, what they're saying is that you're not the giver of life. Therefore, you are actually going against the creator of life. And if you're going against the creator of life, you cannot be saying that you believe in the creator. Therefore, if you had believed in the creator, then you wouldn't take a life. Yeah, man, straight up. The pro is you get a grandkid at 35 years old. Con is you're a murderer. Yeah, man, you're a murderer. Both sucks. So you get an early grandchild. Yeah, you get an early grandchild. Yeah, your daughter now bring forth, or your son might bring forth a child at an early age. So you're now privy to an early grandchild. Yeah. And if you're against it, you would say, yeah. If you take the child life at an early age, at age 12, actually you're a murderer. Yeah. So it sucks both ways. Sucks both ways. Arguments for and arguments for against. It all depends on your actual moral standard, your morality. Yeah, man, what you actually consider to be, morally right and morally wrong. It's all up to you, the individual. Delvin cannot make that choice for you. You would have to make that choice for yourself. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah. Also, if for those people who are, against abortion, they're saying having an abortion done always carries the risk of not being able to become pregnant ever again. So you have an abortion now. Yeah, you're not sure how many more kids you can have. So why would you actually give up that right while it is presented to you with the gamble that you might not even have another child again? Yeah. Why would you do that? According to those people who are against abortion. Abortion can also lead to serious health complication. And in some cases, the worst case scenario can be death. So through the process of you aborting a child, you can actually take your own life. So why would you actually take that risk? According to this. Yeah, man, straight up. Alright, straight up. Alright, if anyone wants to kill their baby, if it's a girl, give it to Debbie. Debbie, she'll accept it. First Lady Debbie. So if you want to kill your baby, if it's a girl, you can give it to her. So I guess you have to find out the sex before birth. Before you actually decide to terminate it. And if it states that the sex, so you'd have to terminate it after the fetus has developed into a human being, not while it is a fetus. So she wants you to wait until you know if it's a male or a female that is a human being. And if it knows that it's a human being, then if it's a girl, you can give it to her. She's accepted. Yeah, man. But if it's a boy, then you can go ahead and terminate it. Yeah, man. Paul Johnson, my brother, thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Let's see what Francis has to say. So, why kill your child over bullshit? That's the way, that's the way it goes. You have a choice. You keep it or you give it away. Or if it's so hard to give away, then why get pregnant, first of all? Yeah, it hurts no matter what you do. So if you have the child and you don't want it, a lot of people out there are looking for kids to wear. A lot of people can't have kids. Or a lot of people are, compassionate enough to adopt a child. Yeah, because they can afford to. Yeah, somebody will adopt the child. So she's saying, let somebody have the child and let somebody bring it up nicely. Yeah, straight up. Or, on the other hand, use contraceptive. Don't get pregnant. Because then, if you don't get pregnant, then you won't have that decision to make. Straight up. Yeah, man, First Lady Debbie. Let's see what you have to say. All right. Yeah, man, most of the people who want the abortions never plan to make babies. Yeah, most of them who plan to have an abortion, they never had planned to have a child, but they have unprotected sex because it's probably better to them or feel better to them. So as a result of that, yeah, when the child come, it's easier for them to say an abortion is a solution. Yeah, and accept that solution. Yeah, man. First Lady Desireen, let's see what you have to say here. All right, straight up. Um, not too not too soon, awful, but but at the time, some of these men that women sleep with and give a child to might as well they have an abortion. They have aborted the child because the mother is struggling to take care of the child and the man don't want the child and not helping. Okay. Yeah. So basically, two-person who don't want the child. Yeah. So they're having sex with the woman, and the woman is actually a struggling person. They don't have a job. Yeah. They can't afford to take care of a child. And the man himself, they're just having sex because the sake of it, because it's good. And they're having unprotected sex. So I don't know why they would have unprotected sex, and you know you don't want a child. And when they hear that the woman is pregnant, considering who the woman is, they don't want to actually her to bring a child for them. So they recommend an abortion. So the man don't want a child. So if the woman don't want a child and the man don't want a child, then possibly abortion is the right solution, according to First Lady Debbie. Yeah, man. Desireen. All right, straight up. Yeah, man. All right, Francis. Girl or boy, it doesn't matter. Love the baby no matter what the sex is. All right, Francis. Yeah, man. So she's coming from a religious point of view that a life is given by God. And if God gives you a life, then therefore you must love the child no matter what. Yeah, man. No matter what the sex of the child is. Yeah, man. Straight up. It's a gift. All right. First Lady Debbie again. Let's see what you have to say. The sweet body, the sweet penis got them. Yeah, the sweet penis got them. The man lied and said, I'll pull out. They'll pull out while they're ejaculating. He never does. And you're stuck with the kid and he's gone. So he gives you the security that upon feeling the need to ejaculate that he will pull out, and then he doesn't. And as a result of that, you get impregnated. And instead of being there for you, he takes off. So if he's going to take off after impregnating you, then possible solution is abortion. Yeah. Possible solution is abortion. Yeah, man. What's the meaning of killing your child? Francis, what is the meaning of killing your child? It's a psychological thing, It's a psychological thing. A lot of things go through the woman's mind at that point. Can I take care of the child? Yeah. There's no father for the child. That's two. Yeah. Am I misled to be pregnant by the father? And is he going to be there? He cannot be found. He will never be there. Do I want to grow up a child without a father? So many different variables. Yeah. It's her choice. It's her choice to make. It is her choice to make. But from a moral point of view, Francis is saying, God bless you with a child. So if God bless you with that child, yeah, you should keep the child or give it up for adoption. And if you don't want to keep it, use the choice of adoption. That's probably a better solution. Straight up. Yeah, man. Straight up. Unscripted. Anything goes. All right. Let's see. Yeah, man. Sonia Roper. Yeah. Some of the men, they're not good. Some of the men, they're not good. Yeah, that's what Sonia Roper has to say. They're not good. Yeah, man. So they're there for you for the sex, but they're not there for you where the child is concerned. They leave you hanging. Yeah, so therefore you have to make swift decision as to what to do, whether to keep the child or not. First Lady Debbie, I know a man who left his girlfriend same time she said she was pregnant. She never heard from him till 46 years later. What a nasty man that is. What a piece of shit that man is. 46 years later, she heard from him after he impregnated her. What a piece of shit. And that is the risk that she's now going to take to actually decide whether to keep the child or not. With no supporting element there in the form of fatherhood. The other side. Yeah, that is the risk that now she's going to take. So when she make her decision, do I keep it in the name of morality and the fact that it is my child? Yeah, or do I get an abortion because this asshole takes off and gone and I may not never ever see him again? What a predicament. That's her choice. Big up yourself, my brother Devin Morgan. My brother, I love you, my brother. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, man, First Lady Debbie again. That man mess up that kid. Maybe him shoulda never born. Maybe. Yeah, so if the child is there, have a psychological problem based upon the fact that a father is missing and the child take it upon himself that it's only the mother is there and longing to see who his father is because other kids are now seeing their father and he has to see that every day. A psychological impact can occur on the woman. Yeah. So an abortion possibly could have been the solution, or what Francis says, giving the child up for abortion, giving up the child up for an adoption. Yeah, man, straight up, wicked dog. Yeah, man, straight up, wicked dog. Straight up, yep. 46 years later, the son don't want to know him. Yeah, straight up, I wouldn't want to know him either. That idiot woman went to see the man and sleep with him again and laid with him again. What a thing. So after 46 years again, the sweet body that you talk about, the sweet penis, actually, she wanted it again. Alright, Francis. Alright, let's see what you have to say. Put more love into it. It takes two to make a baby. As God says, do not kill anything. So you don't kill your child. Or any. Yeah, man. So you don't kill your child. Let's see. Up again. Yeah, so you don't kill your child or anything else on the planet. Alright, straight up. Alright, the son had problem after problems. And is life sad? Real true story. Bad things. Yeah, man, those things can have a psychological impact on you. Especially when your mother tell you that. You know? After your father found out that, you know, I was pregnant, he took off, that can have a psychological effect. Then you feel as if, you know, he doesn't want you. He doesn't want to have nothing to do with you. You know, personalize it. And when you personalize it now, you feel as if you feel betrayed by that person. So you never ever want to see that person again. Yeah? Straight up. Hold on for a minute, people. Hold on for a minute. Yeah, Delvin is going to use the washroom. I'll be back. Hold on. Yeah, man, straight up, unscripted. Yeah, man, people. Welcome, Delvin is back. Delvin is back. Delvin is back. Welcome, people. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, you have to go. You have to go. You have to go. You have to go. Big up yourself, Camilla Walters. Thanks for joining. Unscripted Anything Goes. I love you, girl. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining. Unscripted Anything Goes. Yeah, man. Bathroom. Yeah, man. Nature calls. Nature calls. Yeah, man. Straight up. Let's see what First Lady Debbie has to say. Sometime a man don't want a child. And some of these women get pregnant intentionally. Yeah, Rasta. Thinking the man might stay with them because of the child. If your front not good and the man don't want you, he isn't going to want the child. Yeah, I don't think it's a matter of good or not good. If the man does not is not responsible and don't want to be responsible with a child, don't get pregnant. Yeah, if the man tell you say no want a pitney, don't get no pregnant. And if you do get pregnant, yeah, that's your choice now, whether or not to keep the child, knowing that the man will not be there, or have an abortion. That's your choice. Yeah, man. Straight up. Yeah, man. You're the host. Yeah, bet him gone for a quickie. No, man, Delvin not gone for no quickie. No, not like that. Not like that. Delvin wouldn't do it like that. Quickie. We don't like quickies though. Delvin don't like quickies. I don't like quickies. I don't like quickies. You know Delvin already. Yeah, man. You have to go into the eating thing and the finger thing and yeah, man. What if I think? Yeah. So Delvin don't like the quickies thing. Yeah. Alright, so the man who don't want the kid, then give the life to the kid. It's not a matter of you give life. It's, if not, keep your legs closed and use a condom. Yeah, very good, interesting point, Marina. If the man don't want child, you can have sex and enjoy the sex because it's good. But if that's the case, then use a condom. Protect yourself. Don't get pregnant. And if you give the life to the child, then you might want to consider adoption. If you're not ready to rear a child, or the man is not going to be there, somebody will be good enough. A couple who can't have kids would actually be good enough to take care of that child. Yeah, man, straight up. Very valid point. Some of the man them love use woman for real. Them love to use woman, eh? Some of the man them love to use woman. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, straight up. Some men love to use woman. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So what he's saying is that abortion can actually take your life. Yeah, so you don't want to put yourself at risk. So those are people who are pro-life saying that don't put yourself at risk. Because abortion can actually take your life. Abortion can also lead to serious health complication. And in some case, the worst case scenario, it can lead to death. So why would you want to put your life at risk for that? It's often lead to unwanted memories. And I think First Lady Debbie mentioned that. It leads to unwanted memories, which can result into great stress and depression. Some women experience a feeling of guilt, which lasts for their whole life. In short, abortion can turn out to be a lifetime worth of burden. You have to now carry all that guilt with you for the rest of your life. Yeah, man, straight up. So why would you want to go through that guilt process according to these people? Yeah, the pro-life people. They're saying it's not worth it. For the people who are now saying, yep, they are for abortions. The people who are now saying that they are for abortion, they're pro-abortions. These are their arguments. Alright? They're saying, sometimes life can be really harsh on us. There are times when abortion may appear as the only options for the betterment of the situation. Although a mother may have a hard time opting for abortions, for this option, she may eventually consider this soul-killing decision, keeping in mind all the pros and the cons of the decision. So even though she knows that is her child, the option of abortion, yet she herself might feel that is the right decision to actually take the life of the fetus or the child for her own minds. So the pros and cons of it now, she would have to weigh that in her mind to see whether or not it's the best thing for her. Yeah, man, straight up. According to Francis, okay, or not have sex till you're old enough. Yeah. That, have a drink at age 21. Sex age. What's your married? Sex age. Yeah, what's your married? Yeah. So at age 21, having a drink and just having sex. You know what I mean? Wait till marriage. Don't do those things. Alright, let's read. Alright. I agree. Man like to use woman, but a woman can't be used unless she allows herself to be used by that man. A man can only do to a woman what the woman allows him to do. I strongly believe in this. Clearly. Obviously, a decision would have to be made for the man to actually penetrate her without a condom. If the man inserts his penis inside of her without a condom, it's because she gave him consent to do that. And the risk factor is that he could actually impregnate her. And as a result of that, she is making the decision to take that risk. So when impregnated, she would now have to deal with the choice of the decisions that she chooses to make. To have sex without protection. What a difficult choice for her. And she has to live with those choices. Pros and cons, abortions or non-abortions. It's still her choice to make that choice. Whether to have an abortion or not. But the ultimate decision to have unprotected sex with anyone would be her choice. Yeah, man, Lisa Campbell, thanks for joining. Unscripted Anything Goes. Sydney Baker, thanks for joining. Unscripted Anything Goes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, straight up. Yeah, man. It says here, at the end of the day, a mother has to go through the actual labor pain and other issues involving parenting and juggling responsibilities. Others can precisely gauge or understand the level of trauma that a woman may be experiencing in her personal life. So even, what do you call it now? Prenatal disorder is real, people. Prenatal disorder is real. The consequences of a pregnancy is actually real. Having a child born, and now you have to go through the process that no father is there, it is only me, it's an unwanted child, and I know or is fully responsible for that. That stressful situation can now take a toll on the woman psychologically and physically. Hence, her choice to now consider abortion could be actually an option. It could be an option. That the only solution on her side is to actually not go through the risk of all of those possibilities. But the abortion necessarily could be the solution to quite possibly diminish some of those effects. She's the only person who knows best. The woman only knows best. If she would be able to take care of the unplanned child or not. Yeah, she's the only one who knows whether or not her economic situation can deal with it, or if the man is going to be there. We all know that it is merely impossible to raise a child without family support and financial support as well. To a great extent, life of the baby depends upon the woman's health. Yeah, the life of the baby depends upon the woman's health. So if you are not in the position mentally to go through the position of, am I capable of affording to rear a child? Do I have the support of the father to rear the child? Those are things to consider. Yeah. So she, the woman who has all of this to consider, now has to make a decision whether or not to keep the child or not. So, and it is her baby that she's going to give birth to. And if she don't see the stable situation to bring the child and keep the child, then the possibilities are maybe abortion could be the best option. Straight up. In some cases, medical emergencies compel a woman to resort to the action of abortion. So sometimes her health conditions, would actually be the determination factor as to why an abortion is necessary. The child could actually take her life, and she could lose her life as a result of it, or the child could lose their life, and the mother could also lose their life. There is possibility that her own life might be at risk if she delivers the child. So it's my life or the child of the life, or the child. Right? You're gonna give up a life to bring a life? That has happened in the past. Why take that risk? Abortion possibly could be the solution. I love you. Yeah, man, I love you, Desiree. Yeah, man, I love you, Desiree Walters. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Desiree Walter Richards. Yeah, man, I love you. Yeah, man. Good night. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So the question tonight is abortion. Do you actually believe in abortion? Yeah, man, straight up. So she must take into consideration the full extent of the pregnancy before determine whether or not to keep the child or not. Her health could be the determining factor whether or not she has the child or not. And if her health is a possibility of she can lose her life as a result to bring the child, then the possibilities of an abortion might be the best solution so that her life could actually goes on. It can go on, for real. Some of the rape victims can be minors, like First Lady Debbie mentioned earlier. Yeah, they wouldn't be mentally or physically prepared to take care of the newborn baby. So you were raped as a young child, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And as a result of it now, you don't have the means to take care of that child. Because if the man rape you, chances are he's not gonna own up to the fact that he raped you, first of all. And he's not gonna take care of the child under the rape circumstances, because to admit to raping a minor is actually admitting to going to prison. Yeah. So in that case, maybe if you're a victim of rape, then abortion could be a solution, or as Francis says, having a child and giving it up for abortion. Why should such victim of rape go through the ordeal of bearing a child? So they now have to look at the child and be reminded constantly that they were raped by someone, which caused this child to be born, which is a product of unfortunate incident of their life, the incident of rape. Yeah, straight up, unscripted, anything goes. Yeah, technologies have enabled disease detection amongst unborn babies, given life to an unhealthy baby, as child with Down syndrome, a child with drug addiction, a child with you know, STDs, yeah, unhealthy babies, and watching it suffer all day and all night can be highly jeopardizing for the family as well as the newborn. I know a lady that she adopted. She couldn't have kids and she adopted couple child, but she did not know the conditions of the mother. She didn't know the lifestyle of the mother, and the mother was actually a drug abuser, right? The mothers, because she adopted two child, and it turned out that both mothers were actually drug abusers. So she adopted those kids, and to this day, those kids are addicted to drugs. And their health conditions, yeah, they're suffering from health condition as a result of those addiction to drugs. So she, as a mother now, who is not the biological mother but adopted mother, has to now deal with those consequences. So imagine a drug head, a drug abuser, who is addicted to drugs, bringing in kids into the world who were born with the drug addiction. Now has to now deal with her addiction and the addiction of the child. That's what you would call a disastrous situation. So maybe in such case, abortion could be the right solution. Yeah, because even though the child or the kids were born addicting to drugs, if adopted, their addiction now, the new parents, adopted parents, will now have to deal with kids who were born addicted to drugs. Can a woman be forced to produce a life according to this? Giving life to an unwanted child might invite world of troubles for both mother and child. So we are being fear. So are we actually being fear to the child? So if the mother is bringing a child into the world that she don't want, the father don't want, or she possibly don't even know the father for the child, and as a result of it, yeah, she's now gonna have a child fatherless, or she herself is not ready for a child, according to this. Yeah, are we doing what's best for the mother and the child, or is the mother doing what's best for herself and the child? It could be it's not fair for the child, so an abortion could be the right solution. Possibly. So, for those who are for abortion, they're saying, whether you agree or not, abortion will always play an active role in society. In the US itself, more than 4,000 cases of abortion are reported on a daily basis. more than 4,000 daily cases of abortion are reported on a daily basis. While for one, abortion can be highly miserable experience, to others, having a forced child can also be highly miserable experience. So you're now forced to have the abortion based upon the law that says you cannot have abortion. So as a result of you having that child now could actually send you into mental state of depression, which actually now depletes your health and your ability to take care of the child. Yeah. So according to this, why take such risk? Make the woman actually become now the person that makes the choice, as it should be her decision to make, as it is her body to have an abortion or not have an abortion. It's impossible to go back, to roll the books back when it comes to dealing with this issue, where human lives are at risk or at stake. Yeah, at the end of the day, it says a mother has every right to decide the next move of her life. She has the right to say, I am pregnant because it is my body that fetus or child is in. And if I am the one who now has to deal with motherhood, whether it be a good thing that I want a child, or the fact that I cannot afford to have a child, or the circumstances that leads to the pregnancy, I am not comfortable with. The choice to either have the child or not have the child is up to the woman. Yeah. So people. Yeah man, I see your opinions tonight. So, what's my opinion on that? Yeah, I'm a conservative person, you know? Yeah, I'm a conservative person, but I'm not the God person. So I would want to lean on the side of the fact that, yeah, man, I don't want nobody to make decisions for me as a man. And I wouldn't want to tell a woman what decisions to make for herself. She would have to make her decision based upon the totality of the situation. And ultimately, that decision, to me, belongs to the woman. Yeah. Yeah. That is totally belongs to the woman. Yeah. So for you God people who believe in God, yeah, your God would probably don't want you to take a life that he has create or possibly going to create. However, if he gave you the right to life and gave you the right of choice, then he cannot fault you as a woman for making the choice which he deemed necessary for you to make by giving you that right. And if you have that right as a woman, I believe you have the right to choose to not have a child or to have a child. Straight up, unscripted, anything goes. Yeah man, we've got an hour and a half now. Any questions before I wrap up the show? Straight up, nice show tonight. Unscripted, anything goes. Abortion. Do you actually believe in it or not believe in it? So we're here tomorrow at 7 o'clock again. So until tomorrow, remember to embrace conservative viewpoints. We don't have badges nor guns, and we're taxpaying citizens. Therefore, we must support the police. So until tomorrow at 7, Delvin is saying, I love you. Yeah, I love you. Bye-bye.